my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I'm Courtney B, and thank you for stopping by. Today's video I think is really long overdue. I recently picked up that most of my subscribers are new to the journey of makeup, and I often get a lot of questions on what is this for, what is that for, all of that mumbo jumbo. If you are a beginner, there are some key points and some staples that you will need. So this video is targeted only towards you guys. I got you. I see you, girl. I think it's beautiful that you actually want to learn about makeup, and that brings me so much joy. Before I just start rambling, let's get started into this makeup 101 for beginners video. Okay, before you do any type of makeup application, the first thing you should always do is clean your face. This is extremely vital. A clean face equals a better face. That may sound really corny, but trust me, it will make a world of a difference in how your makeup application goes on and the result of your makeup in the end. Makeup adheres better to clean, moisturized skin. A simple cleanser and a moisturizer and you're ready. Step 2 to makeup is to always prime your face. Priming also makes the makeup stick to your face better so that the makeup will not move around or shift around all day. Primer to me acts as a first base barrier, so that it keeps the makeup from sinking into my pores, which does cause breakouts and acne. And the primer that I started off using when I first started this makeup journey was the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. This is a wonderful primer if you are a little bit oily, but it also is very, very moisturizing. And with this, you just put this on all over your face and rub it in like a moisturizer. So that way your makeup just stays on a little bit longer than it would without, and you won't be looking like a grease ball by the end of the night. Step 3 is picking a foundation. First thing you want to consider when picking out a foundation for you is your skin type. Is your skin type more oily or is your skin type more dry? Personally, my skin type is kind of in between. I'm more oily, so I like to lean more towards a matte foundation. If you are more of a dry skin queen, then I suggest a dewy foundation or one that is water-based. So since you are missing that moisture, the foundation will also bring that moisture back to your face so that way it can be more comfortable. The foundation that I recommend if you are a makeup beginner, whether you are dry or oily, is the L'Oreal True Matte Super Blendable Foundation. This is the first foundation I ever tried when I first started doing makeup, and I still love it till this day. I feel like it is a must-have staple for anyone who is starting off, who is brand new to the game, girl. And the best part about it is it costs, I think, $7 at any drugstore. Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, you name it, they should have it. If not, you tell them to call me and I'll get that straight. Just kidding, don't give my number. Step 4 is concealer. A concealer's purpose is to conceal, just what it says. Dark under eye circles, and it brings back the features to your face. So the natural features in your face that you would want to highlight would always be your chin, your nose, your forehead, and under your eyes. Your concealer should always be 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation color. It can be a little bit lighter, but that all depends on personal preference.
And the concealer I'm using is the LA Girl Pro Concealer.
I love this concealer because it is extremely full coverage in my opinion, and it is easy to manipulate if you are a beginner. Step number 5 is face powder. The whole purpose of powder is to set your foundation and everything in place. If you suffer from dark spots or acne scarring or even acne such as me, face powder can also add a little extra security, which is extra coverage. Face powder can be optional. This also ties in with skin type and personal preference. If you are a little bit oily, go towards a matte powder. If you're a little bit dry, go towards a more hydrating powder. And the concealer that I only recommend and that I only use, I've been ride or die for since like 6th grade, is my L'Oreal True Matte Super Blendable Powder. This powder is amazing. I cannot rave about this enough. It's very soft. It's soft and buttery, so I definitely recommend this powder if you are a beginner. Another thing that I feel like is key, it's not optional, it's major key, is a good bronzer. A bronzer brings back the natural warmness in your face. So when you apply a bronzer, you would apply it in a 3 motion, like this. When you have no makeup on, you have lighter parts, which is where you put your concealer, and you have darker spots, which is always the perimeter of your face. The bronzer that I recommend if you are a beginner are the Black Radiance Pressed Powders. These are advertised as pressed powders. I do not recommend these as face powders at all, only bronzers. They are buttery, they are smooth, they are easy to apply, and these are wonderful if you are a beginner. They're like $3 or $2. I do not want to miss anything. A blush is also optional, and the first blush that I've ever purchased for myself is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. These are extremely inexpensive and can be found anywhere. The blush is also optional. It just adds a little touch of more color to your face. It's just a little something extra, just as highlight. Step number 6 is highlighter. Now, this is generally a topic that either you hate or you love, and I am a part of the love movement. I am completely here for it, as you probably can see. If you are a highlighter fanatic and you are on the glow bus, then the highlighter that I recommend and that I started using when I was a beginner, and you're tired of hearing that, is the Black Radiance Artisan Color Baked Bronzer in the color Caramel. What a highlighter does is brings back the natural radiance of the natural high points of your face. So naturally, if you were to go outside into the sun would naturally hit and illuminate the highest points of your cheeks, your nose, sometimes your forehead, your cupid's bow, and your chin. I would recommend these if you are of my skin tone, a little bit lighter or maybe a little bit darker. If you are one of my vanilla babies that follow me, I would not recommend this one. I would recommend an eyeshadow, which is also a product that I used to use for a highlighter. And this is Maybelline New York's eyeshadow in the Glow Down. This can also be used for darker skin tones as well as a highlighter topper. You can skip eyeshadow, or you can just take your bronzer and a fluffy brush and just tap it in there and apply it into your crease and of course under your lash line to just make it seem as if something is there, and you're out the door.
Mascara is also, in my opinion, another optional add-on. Mascara just defines and lengthens your lashes without having to use falsies. Any mascara is good for the job. And a quick tip for even fuller lashes is to actually take a different mascara and layer on top of the first coat you laid down. This will add maximum volume and length. Just look at the difference.
The mascara was completely fine, but since I am always extra and I feel like a naked mole rat without lashes, I just added some lashes on. And last but not least is lipstick or lip gloss, whatever you're into. Lipstick or lip gloss, the topping on the cake, the cherry on top. It just tops everything, pulls everything together. The only lipstick I recommend if you are a beginner are from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Mochalicious. This is literally a shade that I wore for 3 years straight. I started venturing off into colors. This was my jam. It's creamy, it's like a semi-matte, and it stays on all day long. I definitely recommend Wet n Wild lipstick. Okay guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Every single product mentioned will be in the description box down below per usual. Make sure to like, comment. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Beehive. I'd be happy to have you stick around for a while. As always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, your crown may tilt, but you never let it fall. Stay gilded.